Danger! Danger! Oh yeah. Well, guess what? Killed that one. There. That's the only racer around here. I've heard him start his car up a couple times, and it sounds badass. Anyway, what I've been working on. For you young dudes out there, and anybody. These brakes right here are old. Last time this car was on the road was 82. Hell, I don't know when they stopped making asbestos brake liners or when, but these things contain asbestos, and the shit'll get into your lungs and kill you. Not right away. It'll wait until you get your shit together and everything's moving nice and smooth, and then it'll raise its ugly head and fucking kill you. How do I know that? Because it happened to my best friend. It just happens. We don't know when we got into it. And the people that pointed us to go work in this area, they didn't give a shit what we were doing. They didn't care about safety. I'm not exempt. Any day it could rear its ugly head on me. But I've always taken it pretty serious as far as lung protection and stuff, and what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna douche these off real good, spray all that crap out of here. I needed to get in here and look at these wheel cylinders to see what size they were, and I'm gonna have to order more parts. So while I'm ordering parts, I will clean this crap up a little bit, But that's your safety tip of the day. Old brakes have asbestos in them. Get my oil ball bearings. Look like something out of my rail. Volkswagen. Anyway, I got the drums cleaned up. Took some 80 grit to the surfaces. Nothing too out of place. It's kind of the end of my day here. A little bit dark out. Anyway, sometimes it's not always what you see, and you gotta kind of trust what you feel too. I'm taking these wheels off, and I had the impact gun, and usually you gotta, you got kind of a little hesitation there, and this was just zing, zing, zipping them right out. Didn't seem right, Kept thinking about it, just didn't feel right until I get to the fourth wheel. And on the fourth wheel, normal. This is what came out of the fourth wheel. this is what came out of the rest of them. Now, this is a really thick area in here. Let's see if I can show you. Okay, look at that. That means there was barely any threads holding this thing on. Now, if you go to the bigger lug nut, like this one, you can see how even that one's too short for these wheels. So, you never know. What started getting to me thinking about it was, of course, the fourth wheel. And there was a wheel stud replaced, you know. So one of the wheel studs probably broke off because of wrong lug nuts. So if you buy a used car, old hot rod, don't trust everything that's on it, you know what I mean? Till you either have it checked out or check it out yourself. Brakes, you know, wheels, things are super important. I remember at 16 getting my driver's license, and I had already had a Chevelle waiting for me, and I jumped right into that car and had some great times. And I remember coming off a place called Mount Lemon in Tucson, and there's a long stretch as you come off the mountain onto a road called Catalina Highway. And I remember me and my buddies just punching them cars off that mountain. And you never know what was holding our wheels on. We didn't really give a crap, but we should have been thinking about it. Generator light. I just put a voltage regulator in it because the one that was in here was pretty damn old, and all it did was make the light burn brighter. So, let's see what's going on. Crazy thing is, I had this alternator checked out. I went and bought a carburetor off a guy, and he goes, "Hey man, you want to buy a chrome alternator?" And I said, "Yeah, I'd like to, but I just don't have any money." He just gave it to me. So the first thing I thought of was, of course, it's no good. And I went and had it tested, and it was working. So I don't know if maybe I got a wiring issue, or maybe it's not working. I don't know. I'm having nothing but shit break on me. My house. Cobwebs under there. Take this thing out. Blow its ass out. I still got some more bugs to pick out of it. Smells pretty rich. Hear that? I don't know if you can hear the difference, but there was this weird squeaking sound, and sometimes you can't pin down what it is. Pops told me, take a piece of soap, be real careful. That's in there. Kind of little troubleshooting thing, you know, if you can't pin down the noise, first thing you got to do is try and get rid of it. I thought maybe it was my power steering pump squeaking or what, so I sprayed a little WD-40 around the post there while it was spinning, and then nothing. Next was to try to try the soap, and it worked. This is next. I got my kit today. Hey, bro. And I'm getting ready to. I need to get a pitman arm puller before I start this one, and that's it. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Makes your motor smell Irish fresh.